Hello, hello, hello. Cindy Sailor here. How is everyone doing? It is a beautiful day, July 19th, 2023. I have a very special message I'd like to share with all of you, especially those who are going to watch this. It's a 20-year anniversary. 20-year anniversary of this guy. Yep, my pop. That's my dad, James Warren Sailor. Yes, he passed away 20 years ago. Whew. Unbelievable that I've been navigating life without my parents for over 20 years. Nothing prepares you in life at the age of 39 to lose your final parent. Lost my mom before that, about 5 years before he passed. And life does not prepare you to navigate life on your own. Oof, the safety net is gone, the wisdom, the fun adventures, the giggling, so much, so much. Well, yeah, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and hey, put on a cute hat, and you continue through life. And that's exactly what I've done. And I know to this day he's proud of me. Woohoo! Yep, making some really big strides right now. And I do it all because of my folks. Yep, certainly do. I'd like to share a couple stories with you if you don't mind. And if you do, well, just turn off the video, just saying. And one of them is, and the reason why I'm wearing a hat, my dad always said, "You look good in a hat, girl." And I'd be like, "I sure do." So here's one for you, Pop. Wearing this one for you. And I look cute, just saying. Another story I'll share with you is, oh, he ended up being a foodie, and it was because of the food critic that would do reviews every Sunday on the KVOD radio station. I wonder, is KVOD still around? I think I need to check that out. Yep, every Sunday, KVOD, listening to the classic channel. And that's where I got my love for classical music, was from my dad. Well, what I also got a love for was food because of my dad. See, he would hear the critic and he would hear the review and he'd be like, "Oh, Cindy, guess where we're going?" And I knew exactly we were going to another restaurant, and because of the critic. And most of the time, majority of the time, the critic was right. Good darn food. And lucky me, I got to go along for the ride. So, Dad, thank you for those fond memories of touring Colorado and the wonderful restaurants. What we also did is, this is a fun story, and hopefully it'll inspire you to do something fun with your parents if they're still here. We always enjoyed going for car rides since I can remember when we were little kids. And we would go for a car ride, and usually to the mountains. Well, this is my turn to do the driving, so I'm taking my dad up to, oh shoot, maybe Georgetown, maybe it was Idaho Springs. We were in the car, we were heading west, and we were just going to have a good time. And on this particular day, here we are on I 70 going through Moffat Tunnel, the Moffat Tunnel. Well, what was happening is there was a traffic jam, obviously, probably due to an accident. I don't really recall. Anyway, what I do recall is the fun time that we had sitting in traffic. Growing up, you have to understand. So the tunnel is, I think, 3 lanes now, and growing up, it was 1 lane each, and so now it's 3 lanes. So it has grown, absolutely has grown. But we would honk our horn going through the tunnel. Who remembers growing up going through a tunnel and beep, 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 you'd honk your horn. And it was to notify the people on the other side that you're coming through. And yes, we grew up doing that. Well, on this particular day, I was feeling a little sassy, and my dad and I had fun doing these fun things. And this one, he's in the passenger seat, and I'm driving, and I look at him with like, ooh, guess what we're gonna do? I give him that look, and he's like, Cindy, don't do it. Don't do it. I go, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. And as we're getting close to the entrance of the tunnel, I'm like, ooh, it's coming soon. And he's just like shaking his head. I go, are you ready, Pop? And there I am. Beep, 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 beep. That's right, folks. I was honking my horn. Even though we were at a crawling stage in the traffic and we're coming to standstills and we're in the tunnel, here's the thing. It wasn't an angry beep. It was a fun, happy beep. After I did that, my father is shrinking in the car because he doesn't want to be seen. But what happened next was amazing. The car next to me started to do a happy beep also. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Amazing. And then a car behind us and the car in front of us, and the beeps were echoing in the tunnel. Ah, that is an amazing memory. And here's the thing, we can make those things happen. Absolutely. Those are just a few little stories of my Pop. As I remember him today, ooh, still gets you. And even though they tell you it's supposed to get easier, okay, maybe it gets a little easier with them not here. However, being able to do things with them, yeah, that doesn't get easier. Just being honest, just telling you. Well, on this day, 20 years after his passing, James Warren Sailor, I love you. Shoot. Anyone knows me, I cry at sappy commercials, so there was no way of getting through this without this happening. I love you, Pop. And a PSA. For all of you that have lost your loved ones, I know what it feels like. Walk down memory lane. Drum up those beautiful memories that you have. That's what we should be focusing on. I would love to hear those stories, so please share them with me. Either a private message or just post it on a comment. And for each and every one of you that your parents are still here, oh my God, tell them you love them. Give them a hug. Give them one from me. Shoot, that's a win-win. That's a double hug. And create more memories. Create more memories because they're here with you. I, on the other hand, have not had those for 20 years. So hopefully you can create a few more, and I would love to see and hear about the memories you're creating. On the anniversary of my father, James Warren Sailor, I love you. Miss ya. Oh my gosh. I gotta go. I gotta sign off this. Cheers, everyone. Go out there and make some memories.